The motion is not agreed to.
Madam President.
Mr. Majority Leader.
Madam President, I want to be clear about what just happened on the Senate floor. Every single Senate Republican just voted against starting debate on legislation to protect Americans' voting rights. Once again, the Senate Republican minority has launched a partisan blockade of a pressing issue here in the United States Senate, an issue no less fundamental than the right to vote. Could we have order, Madam President?
The Senate will be in order.
I've laid out the facts for weeks. Republican state legislatures across the country are engaged in the most sweeping voter suppression in 80 years, capitalizing on and catalyzed by Donald Trump's big lie. These state governments are making it harder for younger, poorer, urban, and non-white Americans to vote. Earlier today, the Republican leader told reporters that, quote, regardless of what may be happening in some states, there's no rationale for federal intervention. The Republican leader flatly stated that no matter what the states do to undermine our democracy, voter suppression laws, phony audits, partisan takeovers of local election boards, the Senate should not act. My colleagues, if senators 60 years ago held that the federal government should never intervene to protect voting rights, this body would have never passed the Voting Rights Act. The Republican leader uses the language and the logic of the Southern senators in the 60s who defended states' rights, and it is an indefensible position for any senator, let alone the minority leader, to hold. And yet that was the reason given for why Republicans voted in lockstep today. Regardless of what may be happening in some states, there's no rationale for federal intervention. That is both ridiculous and awful. All we wanted to do here on the floor was to bring up the issue of voting rights and debate how to combat these vicious, oftentimes discriminatory voting restrictions. And today, every single Democratic senator stood together in the fight to protect the right to vote in America. The Democratic Party in the Senate will always stand united to defend our democracy. I spoke with President Biden earlier this afternoon as well. He has been unshakable in his support of S1, and I want to thank the President and the Vice President for their efforts. But regrettably, our efforts were met by the unanimous opposition of the Senate minority. Once again, Senate Republicans have signed their names in the ledger of history alongside Donald Trump, the big lie, and voter suppression, to their enduring disgrace. This vote, I'm ashamed to say, is further evidence that voter suppression has become part of the official platform of the Republican Party. Now, Republican senators may have prevented us from having a debate on voting rights today, but I want to be very clear about one thing. The fight to protect voting rights is not over, by no means. In the fight for voting rights, this vote was the starting gun, not the finish line. Let me say that again. In the fight for voting rights, this vote was the starting gun, not the finish line. As many have noted, including my friend, Senator Warnock, this morning, when John Lewis was about to cross that bridge in Selma, he didn't know what waited for him on the other side. He didn't know how long his march would be, and his ultimate success was never guaranteed. But he started down that bridge anyway. Today, Democrats started our march to defend the voting rights of all Americans. It could be a long march, but it's one we are going to make. Today we made progress. For the first time in this Congress, we got all 50 Democrats unified behind moving forward on a strong and comprehensive voting rights bill. And make no mistake about it, It will not be the last time that voting rights comes up for a debate in the Senate. Republicans may want to avoid the topic, hoping that their party's efforts to suppress votes and defend the big lie will go unnoticed. Democrats will not allow that. Democrats will never let this voter suppression be swept under the rug. We have several serious options for how to reconsider this issue and advance legislation to combat voter suppression. We are going to explore every last one of our options. We have to. Voting rights are too important, too fundamental. This concerns the very core of our democracy and what we are about as a nation. So we will not let it go. We will not let it die. This voter suppression cannot stand, and we are going to work tirelessly to see that it does not stand. I yield the floor.
The clerk will call the roll.
Ms. Baldwin.
All right, so there you have it, 50-50, 50 Democrats in favor of opening up the debate over voting rights legislation, 50 Republicans opposing. The Republicans were involved in a filibuster, meaning they would need 60 votes in order to see the legislation at least be debated. It was 50-50. That's the breakup in the Senate to begin with. Gloria, we heard Chuck Schumer say the fight is not over, but for now, unless they change the filibuster rule, the fight for all practical purposes is over.
Right, it is, and you also heard Chuck Schumer say that this has now become the official platform of the Republican Party. And Democrats are going to use this, obviously, against Republicans, saying they were united against any kind of voter reform, and tying it, of course, to the big lie that is going on in state legislatures across the country. We've heard Mitch McConnell refer to this bill as a power grab, and that is exactly how they're going to describe it. Let me also say, though, that in terms of what David Chalian was saying earlier, this original bill includes things like public financing of elections, which Democrats knew that Republicans were never going to vote for. So it was quite broad. What Joe Manchin came up with was something that was a little narrower. That will become their new vehicle, but Republicans will no doubt vote against that as well. And then you get to the question of the filibuster. And what are Democrats going to do about that? What will Joe Manchin and Senator Sinema do about that?
And Wolf, I'll just add, there is a piece to voting rights legislation that isn't part of this bill, which is this John Lewis Voting Rights Act,
Yes.
okay? And you'll notice the Democrats haven't moved forward with that yet. I think they're holding that in their back pocket so that they have something potentially to gather support on and be able to move forward on. That is, you recall back in 2013, the Supreme Court case that got rid of pre-clearance in terms of voting rules from certain states in terms of how they conduct their elections. Ever since the Supreme Court sort of gutted that piece of the Voting Rights Act, John Lewis, before he passed, was putting together this legislation to fix that. And today, we heard from Republican Senator Lisa Murkowski that she's potentially open to something like the John Lewis Voting Rights Act. So I can also see the conversation moving from now the failed S1 to other ways to try, from a Democratic perspective, to restore some of the protections that have been in place.
Manchin is in favor of the John
Yes.
Lewis Act as well.
David Axelrod, for all practical purposes, though, the states, the Republican-led states now that are passing new laws making it more restrictive for some individuals to vote, for example, the federal government is not going to be able to do much about that unless new legislation is passed.
Yeah, although the battles will probably in some instances shift to the courts. But just to sound a note of reality here about the prospects for this legislation, and I agree with everything that's said. They moved an 800-page bill that included public financing and a lot of other things that was never going to pass here. I don't think the smaller versions are going to pass either. Senator McConnell has already said in advance that he doesn't support passing the Lewis bill either. I don't think this Congress is going to act on voting rights. I don't think we now have two Democratic senators who have declared they will not vote to change the filibuster. Senator Sinema, as recently as today, in the pages of the Washington Post. So really, I think what you heard was not the starting shot of a debate in this Congress about voting rights, although we'll have some more. I think this was the shot of a mobilization campaign for Democratic voters in 2022. And there are a lot of Democratic voters who feel passionately about this issue. This is going to be a rallying cry.
Hold on,
those
David
voters.
Axelrod. I'm going to
And Chuck
interrupt
Schumer
again.
sounded-
The
yeah.
Vice President, Kamala
Today,
Harris.
and I was here today because obviously this is one of the most critical issues that the United States Congress could take up, which is about the fundamental right to vote in our country. And I think it is clear, certainly for the American people, that when we're talking about the right to vote, it is not a Republican concern or a Democratic concern. It is an American concern.